Okay, this video is for Nikki Legg Photography, and it's really to show Nikki how to add or change some of the photo images on her pages. Okay, so firstly you sign into the WordPress dashboard, which I've already done, and you go to the page that the images are on. These particular ones are on her home page, front page. So we go to that, photographer in Waterlooville, Hampshire. Now in the back of the site, everything that you see is in these boxes. The blue is a section which is the outer box, a row is the green one, and then we've got the dark ones in the middle, which are the ones that you need, which each correspond to exactly what you see on the front of the site. So for instance, the top box there is photographer in Waterlooville, and that will be in that text box there, photographer in Waterlooville. I normally try to name these boxes, but I don't always do it. Right, so this is wedding photography, which will be these images here. So you can see the text is there, the button that's on the front of the site, and these are the 6 images in the wedding photography section. So you click on one to open, you just use the gear icon there. That opens up and shows you the image that's currently there. Excuse me. Now, if you want to change that image, you would click on it. I'm not going to do this because I don't actually want to change it. You click on that, it would open your media library up, and you can choose another image to replace it, or upload one from your computer into the media library, and you can do it that way. There are other things that you have to bear in mind. Each time you change one of these images, and these are more important images for the site, they're not like a gallery. Under these 3 tabs here, you've got content, design and advanced. Under design, there's all the things that relate to that image. So for alignment, I've got it set as centered, so that even on a mobile, it will always be in the center. Although it's in a column, there are 3 columns going across. Sizing and spacing you don't really need to use much on. Box shadow, we're not actually using there, but if you wanted a shadow around the image, you choose one of these. And animation, which we actually do have, you can set it to none if you don't want any animation, but we've got a zoom on it, which just brings it into focus as people scroll down the page. But more importantly, under advanced, particularly as this is on the home page, which Google will be looking at, you've got something there called attributes. Now we've got it correct at the moment for the image alt text, which is what Google sees as the code behind an image. I've got it to wedding photography Waterlooville. The image title text, photographer in Waterlooville. Now when you change that image, the image title text will change to the file name of the image that you've used. So always go to this one, take out the file name from here, and put something that's relevant to Google and SEO. When you've changed your image, always tick the green box there. Once you've done that, you have to save the page for any alterations, and you do that by going over to the sidebar here, under publish, and click the update button. You'll then see the circle going round to say that it's actually being saved. And that's basically it. It's the same process on anything else. So for instance, on portraits page, you've got images there, what you do need to check is to make sure that you put the same sized images in whichever section when they're in columns like this, because otherwise, for instance, if this image was narrower and sort of finished about there, everything would ride up, so it wouldn't look as neatly as we've done it. Which is why on some websites you actually see they haven't sized the images the same. All of them are different on this site, so the sizes for these are different for the ones on the home page. This is a standalone image at the top, but you do exactly the same process. I don't think we've got a zoom on that. I'll refresh the page. No, we haven't. So that's just a static one, but if you want to change that, and with this one you don't have to worry about matching the image size to anything else, because it's a standalone column on its own. Okay, hope that helps.